All right, welcome back to the channel. Let's take a look at Livid. This is a software that will allow you to host ad-free branded videos, customize your video player, migrate from Vimeo, and host ad-free with full sharing control. So if you use Wistia, you know how expensive that is, thousands of dollars per year. Vimeo, it actually starts getting very expensive as well, and they have limitations. Even on their highest plans, they've got limitations. So if you're a course creator and you create courses all the time, you might even outgrow Vimeo. I was paying about $300 per year for Vimeo as well for like my product launches and so forth. So this is a video hosting platform with a really nice video player and so forth. So I'm just going to scroll down here and take a look at the pricing real quick. Real simple. License tier 1, $39, 200 gigabytes of storage, 1 terabyte of bandwidth limit. And the difference between the two is storage will be the total amount of files or videos that you'll be able to store. The bandwidth will be at any given time how much resources you'll actually be able to have customers actually watching the videos. So basically, if you have a large business or plan on having a large business, you definitely want to pick up license tier 2. And then the video resolution, only 1080p on license tier 1. So license tier 2 is just flat out a gimme, right? You get 4K quality video, you get 2 terabytes of storage. And then you also get to remove the branding so you can add your own logo. I really like this. Something that stood out right here was that this is from the creators of, so the founding team all hailing from StreamYard. So this is a founding team that knows video. Their entire job is reliant on video and streaming and all that stuff. So you would think that from the technology standpoint that they're going to know what to do when it comes to building a really good tool. So they automatically get credibility because this is a massive software, very respected software in the streaming standpoint or category of tools. This is a new software that's only been around for 6 months, started up this year. United States, small team, growth seed. So maybe it's like a side project from some of the people that work at StreamYard. I have no idea, but I would say that they've got some credibility there. And then finally, we come down here. They've got 5 ratings so far, and they have 5-star rating. Tacos, people are just loving this. They're all Vimeo users coming right over here, and people are just really liking the speed of it and so forth. So we're going to go and take a look at that. Here's the site. They are getting 13,000 monthly visitors so far, which is great. I really like this kind of website, just brandable, straight to the point with a call out right here, a little sub headline, and then that's it, right? Like it's just a very simple page, tells you exactly what to do. And this is actually what you should do from a branding standpoint. Instead of making people read for 25 minutes to figure out what your offer is, it's literally like everything's almost above the fold and you just scroll down a little bit and that's it. You should be able to figure out exactly what this is. They do have a comparison chart here. Vimeo, $25 per month or $41 monthly for all this stuff right here. Want to add your logo, that's another $25 a month, right? So like they basically just beat everything about Vimeo right here. So super cool. We're going to go log in and I'll start uploading some stuff. We'll test out the Vimeo, but this is what the dashboard looks like, guys. Like this is the most simplistic dashboard ever. There's like nothing that you can do. You can search for a video you're looking for. You have a support tab here. You can email them and get support if you need to. You can go and change the layout. Once we start getting videos, this will probably change. We'll go and mess around with that. And then that's basically it. There's literally nothing else you can do. There is this section right over here. We will need to download their proprietary internal software called Love. I forgot what that stands for, but their Love software. Let's go and take a look at what that actually stands for. Right over here, it's combined with the Livid migration tool. Oh, I think it says that in there when we actually go and download it over here for when we import. Okay, so we'll go over that. And then that's basically it. Look, and you can see how much capacity of your 500 gigabytes you're using over here. You can go into your settings and billings, and that's it. Like this, whatever, everything that you can see is right here. It just doesn't get any more simplistic and obvious of what you're supposed to do as a user. You literally click right here in browse files, or you go up here to the new right here. Now, what I want to do is actually upload a course. So I'm going to go up to new and we can create a showcase. Not quite sure what that means, but we have upload videos and a new folder. I'm going to go with a new folder and we're going to because that's one of the courses that I'm going to go ahead and just upload here. So then we are taken into the folders section right over here. Okay, so we have our folder. I'm going to click inside the folder. I'm going to go and upload this, right? I'm wondering if right here it says drop videos anywhere or click the upload button. So you can click the upload button and you can go and find your folder, or on my right screen, I have a folder and I'm going to go ahead and just grab all these videos right over here. And so I'm going to drag all these videos right here that I have, and I'm just going to drop them, boom. And it's going to start uploading all of the videos right away. You can see how fast that is right there. So starting on video 2. So if you've ever uploaded a batch of videos to Google Drive or Dropbox or anything like that, it is also similar to that. This probably will take about 10 minutes. You can see that they're all queued. I don't have video 1 in this folder, but video 2, 3, 4, 5. So it automatically organized it all the way to video 12. And I'm missing video 6. So I'm missing video 1 and 6, but we've got all these videos right over here. It's going to go and upload that real quick. I just want to kind of talk through this, and you can see how fast it is. This will probably take about 10 to 15 minutes to upload all of these, but this is what it looks like. And to give you an idea of how big video 2 is, it is a 9-minute and 1-second video. So it actually is a 10-minute video. Now, video 3 that's going to hit next is a 20-minute video. So video 3 should take a while, but look how fast it is actually uploading that one. That is a 20-minute video. So very surprised on how fast it's uploading the 20-minute video. Now, this did not make a dent. We are at 207 megabytes right there for the one video we uploaded. We're not even at 0.1% storage, but that will go up right there. So we're at 0.1% our storage right there. It just cruised through video 3. And then we're on video 4, which is a 14-minute video right there. So again, you can go and upload more videos by clicking right there, but you can see these are all queued. This one is ready to go. While it's doing that, can we go over here and actually click on this and take a look? While it's uploading, we can either close this, or I'm just going to push the down button there. So you have 9 items in here. We can go and take a look at the status. It's going to continue to upload the entire time. This is where when you click in, you have video controls. So we have our appearance. We can select the video right here from all the videos inside the folder. The people can actually comment on this if you're actually sharing this link right over here. It's optimizing the video, so it's not completely optimized yet. It's still going to go through some rendering processes. It recognizes the resolution at 1080p, file size, when it was uploaded. We can replace the video. It will keep track of versions. Upload transcript, we can generate a transcript. The video is still encoding, so you have to wait till the video is encoding, and then you can actually generate a transcript from in here. We have a thumbnail. We can add a custom thumbnail. We can upload a thumbnail from here as well. We can add in the description and so forth. Then you can get analytics. So you can actually use this to fully track all of your usage, all the analytics on your videos if you want. But like the way that I would be using this, right? And then we'd come over here, we can change this. We can add our custom logo right now. Let me go and just let's go add our logo to this video. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go to LearnWire. I'm going to grab my logo, boom. And I'm going to upload that, and we'll see what it'll end up looking like. So the logo is up here to the left. Now, can you show logo on player? Yes. Show logo during playback. You could also have that on or off. I'm going to keep that off. Show logo background. So if you click that, it'll add a little background to it. That's kind of cool. Make logo a link. So you can actually go like that. And you can put a link right there, and if someone clicks on it, it can go to your website or whatever. So a lot of really cool features that they have right over here. And this is what the playback of the video will show you. Generate transcript. Okay, so the video has encoded. Looks like it's encoded. Let's come back over here. So you can generate transcript from here or from here. I'm going to go ahead and push generate on this like 9-minute, 40-second video. And we're generating, so you can literally generate transcripts from the software as well, which is super, super cool. Look over here, we're at our 6 items left while we're testing the tool. It is just cruising through, processing all these videos right there. And we're 60% done with the transcript, 90% done. And there you go. It's created all the transcripts right there, which is super, super cool. Set the language, that's English right there. You can download the transcript if you need to. So you can actually even use this for so many different ways when you need a transcript for something. So we can go and exit out of that. Now, one of the things that I am curious about is how we can go and we can change up this stuff right here, speed. So like if we don't want people to be able to speed through, we can take that off, right? So then people will not be able to change the speed. Look at this. So it'll have the quality right there. If I turn the speed back on and click on this, now you have the speed available. Now, what kind of speeds? Perfect. They have 1.75 speed. They are smart. I can't stand these video players that have 1.5 and then 2. 1.75 is like the best. It's like perfect for watching something fast, but not so fast that you can't really make it out. 1.5 is just not fast enough for me. 1.75 is like the perfect speed to watch content at a fast pace. So glad that they have the 1.75 speed. So this is where all your controls go. Now, I would like to see if there's availability to set for an entire folder what these controls are. You can see we have one more left right there. So now I'm going to copy the link. We'll go and open it up and see what this video actually looks like. You can send this link to someone. Video is currently set to private. If you share a link to this video, it will not play. Okay, so but since I'm logged in, I will be able to see this, and I would want this to be private because I would only want to be able to embed this into my website. Let's go and take a look. Welcome to this video. So this video, I'm going to be going over what you're actually going to learn in this course. I'm going to take the volume down and we'll just go and mess around with some stuff. So settings, we can go with the quality is at 1080p, and we can go like this, and we can, watch it at super fast speed. I'll turn the volume back on. Here, and I went into this one that I created called the Course Creator. So that is really awesome. So we've got that. Let's go and exit out of that. The share and embed. So you would actually go here. You can change it from private, public, unlisted, password protected. You can even do protected. We can go in here to embed. And embedding is disabled because this video is private. So you would have to change this to only link, only hidden. So maybe unlisted would work. So yes, on an unlisted video, you can do you would do responsive, and you would copy this code, and then you could go and embed this in your website and so forth. So really cool. Those are the features that you would use if you're going to use this for to host all your courses and so forth. All right, so let's come back in here. Let's go into the AI Alchemist folder. We have all the videos are uploaded and so forth. There's the folder right there. We can go into library. Now we have that folder right over there. So really cool stuff. And you can see our storage is at % so we've literally put 2 gigabytes out of 500 gigabytes. Showcase, not really quite sure what that is right there. And then finally, I want to go and try let's go back up over here to just home and check out the layout. You can switch to a list view right here, or you can switch to this view right here, gallery view. Card size, we can go with small and we can go with large right there. Pretty cool. And aspect ratio, you can also change the aspect ratio as well. So the last thing that I want to show is just import from Vimeo. So you would have to go and download their proprietary. It's called Import All Your Videos. One-click video from their Love software, show all options. May not actually be one click, but we loved the cheesy acronym too much. Still not seeing somewhere where I read what the Love stands for. Here it is, guys. So Livid one-click video exporter. So LOVE, Livid one-click video exporter. So that's what that means right there. Let's come in, and you would download this for Windows, Apple, Intel, or Silicon, or Linux. You download the tool, and then it's going to assist with going, and you'll probably log into your Vimeo account, and then you can grab any files you want, and then boom, it'll pull it over, just like the drag and drop is how that will work. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that. It's not necessary to show you that, but this is how it works. It works, guys. It doesn't get more simple than this, but this solves a real problem. It's from a reputable team, one of the big heavy hitters in the streaming space and video space. They've got a track record. The pricing is really good. And it solves a real world problem, real world value for businesses and content creators and so forth. This is what you call a 5-star. Absolutely recommend this. Link below. See you in the next video. Okay, while editing the video, I missed a point, and I wanted to make sure that this is very important, right? You upload a bunch of videos, and I want to adjust the appearance for all videos, okay? So what you end up doing is you go over here and you select this right here, and then you click the 3. You can actually come down here to appearance. It's going to pop open. It's going to say, which video do you want to use as the video template, right? So you're going to select that video. So if we already like course outline, because we adjusted it with the appearance, we added the logo, we told it that we don't want speed, or we want speed, or whatever, right? So you put all the locks and everything on one video in that folder. Then you would come over here and then you would apply the appearance, and this will apply the player appearance of video 2 to all 10 videos in the folder, which is great, right? So you're just going to go like that, successfully updated. So now all those videos inside the folder will be updated. I want to go and actually test that out. So let's go into video 4, for example. I click on video 4. And let's see right over here. So we have all of those settings are there, which is great. The only thing is the logo is not uploaded. So if you want the logo on all your videos, you would have to do that individually is what it's looking like. So I want to go back over here to video 2 and the logo. You know what? Maybe we did not save that somehow. Custom logo. What I probably did the first time was I didn't save this. So I'm going to go and push save. Okay. Now I'm going to come back over to library. And I don't know if I need to do a refresh or what. I'm going to go and look at video 4 and now okay. So I need to go and then look at video 2 real quick. So video 2 does in fact have the logo, and I just want to go now and go back up here and apply the appearance again to video 2 right here. And then I want to apply that. It's going to go and refresh, and we should have video 5, the logo, and yes, there's the logo. So that's how that works, guys. Just don't forget to save anything you do over here to your first video, save it, then you can go and apply all those settings very easily. That's actually easier, way easier than Vimeo. So when it comes to the ease of use of this, is just light years ahead of Vimeo, which I've used for years. I'm loving this software. This is a software I will be using moving forward to host my courses and so forth. I do have a Loom as well. I pay monthly for a lot of other purposes in my business, so it's easy for me to host my videos on Loom. But this is the next level, especially for my sales videos, my VSLs, video sales letter videos where I want premium hosting. I would put it in here and use this from now on. So very nicely done software right here.